A franchise tag is what Dak Prescott had, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. And he was assigned a salary as a franchise tag player of $31.4 million. It's based on the average of the top earners of the quarterbacks, yada, yada, yada. Everyone wanted the Cowboys to sign Prescott long-term. People who listened to Nothing Personal were very well aware that there was zero chance of him signing a long-term deal. Why is that the case? And the reason it's the case is that Jerry Jones was not going to give Prescott what he wanted in terms of value because there's no possible way to have ascertained what's going to happen going forward with the NFL, with revenue, and it's just too risky, and Jerry Jones is too smart. So the Cowboys there's two tags, just in case you really want to learn this. There's two tags Coca wants to tell you. There is an exclusive and a non-exclusive franchise tag. By the way, it would have been helpful. A franchise tag, or known as the transition tag, is when you retain a player who's set to become an unrestricted free agent. Okay, thank you, Coca. That is value-added producer of the year. Okay, back to Prescott. So there's a negotiation that goes on. As with all negotiations, when there's a deadline, it's going to go right up to the deadline. It turns out that the Cowboys wanted Dak to sign for 5 years with a smaller annual value and a smaller guarantee. Prescott wanted to sign for 4 years with a higher annual value and a higher guarantee. And obviously he wanted a shorter term deal because he wanted then to sign a new deal once the new national TV deals happen in the NFL, and hoping that 4 years from now, COVID will be taken care of and that it will be back to insanity. That's assuming you think that $31.4 million on a 1 year deal is not insane to begin with, but I digress. So what does it mean? It means now that at the end of this season, the Cowboys could very well be looking for a new quarterback because Prescott can leave. He can do what Drew Brees and Kirk Cousins did, the other two franchise quarterbacks who had a franchise tag and then went on to sign free agent deals with another team. But little known fact, and I'm not sure Jerry Jones was truly focused on this, if Dak Prescott has only an okay season, and in the free agent market, he doesn't get what he wants, and he wants to stay with the Cowboys, or the Cowboys want him to stay with them, Dak Prescott is eligible to get a second franchise tag next season for the 2021 year. That franchise tag will be for about $37 million. So it's as though the Cowboys have him for a 2-year, $68 million deal, assuming Prescott would accept the franchise tag. Coca, does the player have to accept the franchise tag? Once you're tagged, you're tagged. You can't say, no, I don't accept that tag, right? You're tagged. So therefore, it is possible that a player could get tagged twice. Coca's telling me he could just sit out. That'd be fine. He wouldn't get paid his $37 million. You don't get to sit out and then get nothing and then get paid. What happens, though, if next year the salary cap actually goes down, which is what we've told you on Nothing Personal is going to happen? The salary cap will go down next season, mark my words. Revenue will be down, and that is part of the formula that sets the salary cap. But the franchise tag doesn't change. So the math could be, in theory, that Dak Prescott at $37 million next year will be like the equivalent of him getting 1 year $50 million at this current salary cap. How do you build a team around that? The Cowboys could have totally screwed themselves, and they may not be able to franchise tag Prescott next year, and Prescott may know that, and that may have been another incentive for him to say, I'm not willing to sign your 5-year deal. Jerry Jones may have gambled. Now, there's also a gamble on behalf of Prescott. When you're offered guaranteed money in football, my suggestion, take it. Because you don't know what the next play. You could be Theismann. And that's it. Game over.